My name is Julian, I'm from Germany, and I use Twinmotion for concept art. I've always been a creative kid that liked playing with Legos and drawing, and at some point I got into video games. So a couple of years ago I realized that I could combine some of my passions into an actual job, and so I started my journey as a concept artist. I decided to use Twinmotion for my workflow because it had some features, for example, create foliage pretty fast and could handle it in real time. And you have the option to create a lot of different foliage on one image to make it more realistic. Another feature that I really like because it makes it more intuitive is the option to put materials via drag and drop on your objects, which makes it easier if you don't UV unwrap it pretty good. So that's pretty handy actually, and that's something I really like. The piece I'm the proudest of is my Gothic temple room. The most exciting about this project was the paint over part where everything comes together. At first I do like very ugly sketches just to get the ideas down. Normally I don't show people my sketches. After that I jump into a 3D software of my choice where I create some assets. I put them into Twinmotion, texture them, lightening up the scenes, setting up the camera, and then doing a render which I will paint over. The realest piece of concept art I created was a mixture of a Viking house and a medieval timbered house. That is actually broken up and only held in place by some sort of magical stasis sphere. And to make it even more interesting, the whole scene is flooded by water. One of the advantages of real-time technology is the opportunity to try out a lot of different lighting scenarios pretty fast. So you can experiment a lot more in the same amount of time. Another benefit is that you can create different seasons very fast. There are some different slide bars you can use to change the season. There's also different weather options, which is nice because you again can make it snow or rain. And so I don't have that much work when I paint over it, or at least I have the base already. So that's pretty handy. Another feature that I also really liked was you can set like an ocean there and you can make it so high that everything is underwater, which gives you also like a nice visual effect. So that's something I always try when I create a new environment. It looks, how would it look like a sunken city, for example. My advice for other concept artists out there is keep practicing, stay focused on your goals. Consistency is key, especially when it is about practice.